Good morning, everyone. It's Beverly, my messy room stamper. Here we are on a Saturday morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm going to start doing that now. Good morning, good morning. That's a lot more energy than I actually have. But I'm glad that, well, no one's here really, but they're going to be. You know, I know people are going to watch, right? But you're probably not seeing me because I'm looking up at the top. Let's turn that around. Hey, good morning, good morning. I am a professional stamper. Anybody that knows it's not true. Okay, well, here I am this morning on a Saturday in the fall. Fall in New England can be very beautiful. We had a frost last night. It was very cold. It's cold in my house. I don't know if you need to know the weather report, but there it is for you. That's 2 cups of coffee in for me. Today, I'm going out to craft show. A friend of mine doing a craft show. She's not a stamper, but she does a lot of crafts, and so she's a wonderful knitter. Actually, she does these beautiful sweaters and other things. But so I'm here. Nobody's here, but you know, it's okay. It's 10 o'clock, right? 10:01. That's right. So I'm just gonna go over a few things in the world of Stampin' Up. What's up, Stampin' Up? So I just want to show you once again that the Christmas suite, I hope there's not a glare on this. There's a glare to me. I hope not for you. Is coming on November 1st. I've seen a lot of hype about this. I mean, a lot of cards being made now. People are getting it early and starting to make cards. It's a beautiful suite of products. It comes with designer series paper, of course. Stamp set. It looks like 2 stamp sets and dies. It has ribbon and you know, embellishments. Let's go there. And then this bracelet, if you wanted that, it's sort of a goldy theme to it. So that's available. No, it's not available. I take that back. It's available November 1st. You can contact me and I'd be happy to help you order that on November 1st or take your order and place it for you on November 1st, however you'd like to do that. That is a while supplies last, so there's no limit on that. So let me just say, if that, you know, at the end of November, it's not all gone, it's still going to be there. And should, by some miracle, it still be available on January the 1st, it'll still be there until they sell it all. That's what it says, while supplies last. They're hoping that not, of course, but that's what they're saying. The other news is still the trimmer. People are still showing you the trimmer. I showed you that last week. I tried to show it to you in a YouTube video, but did you know, I think if you don't pay for YouTube or pay for, I don't know, anyway, YouTube videos for me can only be 15 minutes. And that one ran 16 minutes and 40 seconds. And since I'm not technological, I couldn't figure out how to cut it, so I had to redo it. But anyway, I tried to show you. Didn't work. The other huge news is there's going to be a flash sale on Monday that I don't know what's going to be on it. They didn't tell us. It's going to be a surprise for everyone. So that'll be Monday the 21st. Be on the lookout for that. Please use the store, my online store on my blog at mymessyroomstamper.blogspot.com to order that. I'm getting messages. I'm just worried about nobody's watching me. Usually I have people. Let me just go over here to my trusty, this thing, trusty. Oh, there I am. I'm there. All right. Well, anyway, people are busy. My son wants to know what I'm doing. Let me just tell him I'll talk to him in a minute, because that's unprofessional as well. Talk in a minute. So check that out on Monday. I'm sorry, I got discombobulated. Okay, so the other thing is, that wasn't what I wanted to show you. I got my new Purple Posy stamping pad, and it does work very nicely. And I gotta say, this is one of the first ones I've gotten that are brand new that slide like butter. And I decided to use the Cup of Christmas just to show you that it doesn't bubble anymore. It didn't bubble on me. I had trouble stamping with this stamp set. So I have some, I'm going to be making some cards with this shortly. Excuse me. But let me just tell you something about it. We're not going to use this set today. I'm sorry. I know you're probably wishing we would, but we didn't. We're not. This stamp set needs a pad underneath of it. You know how photopolymers, they tell you that you need a pad underneath of it? Well, this one does. Because it doesn't stamp so as well without it. So I inked it up, and I really am just showing you not that that the stamp pad doesn't bubble anymore. So you can get these if you haven't gotten them. You can go over to my online store and you can see there are no bubbles. So, and that's what we were after. And when you use the pad, this stamp set stamps much nicer. So there you go. I went out last night with some friends. I went to some lady's house and people I used to work with. I haven't worked there in 6 years, and so I did know the people there, but they kept talking about people that I had no idea who they were. So it was interesting, and the person I rode with, she knew the people, so she wanted to stay and talk. And anyway, so that's available, Purple Posy. The next thing I'm going to talk about, and I guess it is Stampin' Up! News. I got my Winter Woods paper pumpkin. Now, I'm not going to go over unpackaging it and stuff, because you know what? You know how to unpackage a box of paper pumpkin. This is what they look like. There are 10 of them, right? 10? 10. And they all make this beautiful scene. So I thought I'd make one with you. I've never done this with you before because I always feel bad that if you don't have it, you can't do it. But if you have it, I mean, you haven't opened it. See, that's the important thing about when you get these kits. Joy, where have you been? That's the important things when you get these kits is you need to use them. I don't want these kits sitting around not being used. I say that like I'm your mother. I'm not your mother, and I'm not trying to be your mother, but don't do that, okay? But I did see something, and I wish I had written it down. There was a place that will take your paper pumpkin kits. Really, Joy? Huh. Mine came in enough time for me to actually undo it and try to make a card, which was a miracle. Anyway, there's a place, and I'll find that and I'll post it on here, that if you have paper pumpkin kits you haven't opened, they'll take them. I think they're for kids. But I'll find that because I think that's a great idea. If you're not using them, at least you can give them to somebody that can, and that'll make you feel good, okay? So this is what it's going to look like if I do it correctly. And so I'm just going to take out the bits and pieces that you do it with. Here's the stamp set. I can't make you see it. Hold on. It comes with these little teeny snowflakes. This is the one for next month. You have until November 10th, so you have some time. And this is tags. So these tags are going to coordinate with these cards. So I'm going to assume they're going to be trees and, I don't know, and that kind of thing. Oh, look, they made a thing. That would be really cool. I should try that. Huh, pretty. Anyway, back to the kit. I'm just going to make this card exactly like the kit is shown here. I'm not going to change a single thing. So, look, it's shimmery. Cool. I didn't know that. Okay, this is going to be a train wreck this morning. I did take out my Night and Navy stamp. Did I use it? Oh, I used it on something else. Night and Navy, that's what we're using in this. Okay. So today's not going to be all about Christmas cards, but I did want to do this first because I wanted to show you the kit and encourage you to get it. So this is the card. Of course, this time it is an A2 card. And it just comes with this printed tree with the snow in it and this dark night sky. It looks beautiful. I know some people that could recreate this. Now, I'm going to just give you a word of wisdom. There are two sides of this paper. There's this glimmery side. And you could make these into bags. And then this side. Make sure you use the glimmery side. So you're going to take this off. I'm sorry, I was doing it off camera. Hold on. These little fiddly bits. I think I like saying fiddly bits today. Fiddly bits. And I can't talk and do fiddly bits. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so according to the picture, I'm going to get the picture back. Oh, and I know you come over here on Saturdays just to hear me say I have to wipe my nose, but there must be something in my room that makes me do this. So, we're going to put, no we're not. First of all, see these little, here, these little dotted things? We're going to stamp those. And if you see, they just kind of stamp them up at the top of the card. And so we're going to do that first. And that's done in Night of Navy. I had a group of women over this week that made these card kits that we had gotten. And we're making them together, and they got different ones. And one lady had something similar to that. And when she showed it to me, I was like, oh, that'll be beautiful. And I'm thinking, really? Why is that even on there? But it actually looked beautiful when she was done. And she agreed. She wasn't sure it was going to turn out quite like we'd planned. I feel like a comedian some days on this show. On the show. So I'm going to stamp it here. Oh, that is pretty. And this one I'm gonna, it actually stamps, wow. Do you see it? Can you see it? So when I put this down, it's gonna go right across that tree. Huh, pretty cool. And so that does away with your stress with random stamping. And there you go. That's beautiful. Wow, pretty. Now, let's close the Night of Navy. I don't always get my stamp sets totally closed for some reason. Night of Navy is one of the messiest inks to get off, and then you wear it for a while. Okay, where's the stamp set? Over here. So then we're going to put down this beautiful birch trees. I love birch trees. I have them in my yard. One of my favorite trees. They do lose their leaves early, so it tells you when fall is coming. And that's not always my favorite thing, but I'm just going to make sure this is working because we used a lot of this ink this week. Oh, it does. There's a lot of ways you can do this. You can put it, you know, some people put it on that pad and then use a sponge, and that's a good way to do this. They actually... What Stampin' Up! Intends for you to do is use your glue dots. But when did I ever do what Stampin' Up? Can I tell you I dreamt about Stampin' Up? Brownies? You're having brownies? Whew. All right. I dreamt about Stampin' Up! I dreamt they were moving to New Hampshire, or they were opening an office here. Craziness, right? All right, so I'm just going to press that down nicely. Ooh, look. Wait, it's going to get better because, see, by doing this, I'm going to show you all the elements in the kit. So there's the trees. That's pretty just in itself. Oh, Joy, I was touched by the card. Totally touched. I got 2 compliments this week on my work, and one of them was yours that I was touched by. It's amazing to me to have a friend like you, really. I do wish we lived closer. I'm blessed to know you and that you watch my videos. Thank you so much. So back to the fun and games here. Sorry, I had to tell her that. The fun and games, we have red robins. And so we're going to put them in the trees. And we can use glue dots or we can use glue. You can use whatever you want. It's your red robin. And surprisingly enough, the red robins go different ways. So you're going to put them in your trees like that. And I think we will use the glue dot. No, we're not, because those are huge. How would we use those? Don't know. Let's just put a dot there. It was already stuck to my finger. I don't know why I feel like I always have to put exactly like the picture, because, you know, you don't, but... When I meet with these friends that I used to work with, we play Pokino. I don't know if you've ever played that, but I played it as a kid, but it's fun, and there's prizes and there's money. I won money. I've never won anything from them, not even a prize. I've played with them 2 times before. I won money. Ooh. Yay me. So, I guess it made it worth it staying out late. I don't know. Maybe not. So, there's my birds. See them? Aren't they beautiful? This is a beautiful card. And I'm kind of sad about what goes next. So, next you're going to put this wood grain label. That, of course, comes in here. And just so you know, the next thing is this little banner you're going to put on top of it and put Season's Greetings in it. But there are others. There's Winter Wishes. Oh, I like the Winter Wishes. Let's use that one. And we're going to stamp it in the... I'm going to stamp it in Night of Navy. Cool. I'm going to move that. That paper's here for a reason. Trust me, I just didn't want to lose it before I needed it. Winter Wishes. This is a beautiful card. I'm going to make these later. Actually, did I mention my mother-in-law's coming? Mother-in-law's coming. Not next week, but the week after. So I'm going to save some of this stuff to make while she's here. When I'm downstairs and can't do that. And my box is closed. Da-da-da. That's beautiful. Look how pretty that turned out. Oh, I did that good. All right. Put that back over here. Close that up. I know I'm talking to myself this morning, but... And I'm going to... I didn't read the directions. Nope, I'm going to glue this down. I'm sure they just say to use the glue dots because they intend these kits to be all-inclusive. So, but, you know, it's mine and I have supplies. There's that. And then I'm going to dimensional this up. Just give it some oomph, so to speak. So let's see. I think these will work. And there's scissors. Whew, what a miracle when a plan comes together. Plan comes together. All right. I love the way I just throw things around. You should see my room. It's not so bad right now. Winter Wishes. This is a beautiful one for winter. Oh, look how pretty that is. Oh, good Lord, it makes me glad I subscribed to this. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? You would just stamp the thing on the... What? I can't read it because it's underneath the thing. I'll read it later and answer you. That's beautiful. And is there a sentiment for the inside? Wishing... Oh, yeah, there is. Where's my little one? My little one. I'm going to start trying to, like, finish these cards. I know I don't always finish them. It makes me wonder. Well, actually, it tells me why people don't really buy from me because I never finish anything. But I do finish my cards before I send them out, I promise. But, okay, so let's open this up. Let's move that out of the way again and put... I like to make sure it's straight. It's an issue for me, straightness. I don't think I always see straight. I am going to the eye doctor on Monday, but not because I don't see straight, but because I think these current glasses that I'm wearing aren't working so well, but... And I have these little flicks in front of my eyes. I think they like to follow that. Some sort of age thing. Ooh, look how pretty that is. Huh. You know what would be pretty if... Well, I'm not doing it. Oh, that would be pretty. Do you know, there's a robin in here. Oh, that would be pretty if we took the robin and put it inside. But that's for another time because I'd have to go hunt that red real red down, but just so you know. That would be pretty to put the snowflake inside. All of that would be gorgeous, wouldn't it? But anyway, so here you go. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous, hey Sherry, card. Look at it. And it took minutes. I love it. Oh, that's definitely going to be finished. Did I clean this? I did. Let's put it back. Let's put everything back so we know where it is. So there you go. Christmas card for today. Oh, wait. No, don't go away yet. So then there's these little snowflakes that they put. See them? So you can just put a dab of glue. Oh, perfect. And a snowflake. And a dab of glue. Come here, snowflake. Snowflake. People name their dogs Snowflake. If your dog's named Snowflake, look. You can say Snowflake and it'll come while you make the card. Anywho. And let's do one more. I thought I had another one on my finger. I learned something. I gotta tell you something about this, putting on embellishments. Somebody had once told me to put them triangular. Somebody else told me this. So her idea was you did 3. That lady's was. These people told me this. It's like a graph. You know how graph, well, this is a graph, this black. So, wait, let me just get this up and move the card for a second and I'll show you. So here's your graft. This was exciting to me because I like learning. Here's your graft. So when you put your embellishments, don't put them so that they're in a line. Put them so if you put one here, make sure you put the other one over here, over here. Don't make it so you could draw a line to the next one, which is what I did here if you look. So if you drew a line down, there's not another one. That one's there. So you don't, and then you can lose that one. So you don't have them all in a line or even across like that. I thought that was a genius thing. You remember that workshop I keep talking about? I think it was worth the 2 hours I drove up there, but. So there's the card. Again, it's beautiful. I know I'm just jabbering on this morning. I don't know what's going on here, but anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that. I think it's pretty. I don't know what it is up here that's making my nose run. Okay. Next card. So now we're going to do a birthday card. And I'm hoping that this sucker turns out the way I planned it because I think it's going to be beautiful. I need this because I'm going to stamp off the paper. So I'm going to use Painted Harvest. I like this set. I haven't used it enough. I say that a lot, but I haven't. And I want this. And then I just got this. I saw somebody use it. Here's a card. This is so cute. But this happy birthday on here is great. This card has a lot of... I like this one especially. I made you a card because you're worth it. On that thing you did, I'd give you a standing ovation, but here's a card instead. It's so cool. It's all messy. The hair, the house, the heart, life. And then there's a hello there. And I love hello there. So we're going to make a card with that. And I have a cheat sheet because I want to be able to see what I did. So let's start at the bottom. A2 card, Knight of Navy. Then this is Pink Pirouette to go on top of it. I think it looks pretty on there. And then we're going to use Knight of Navy ink again to make the card. I'm trying to get the ink off my fingers so I don't get it on here. And I don't know why I decided to go dark, but I did. I need that one. I need this one. You know what? This is a great idea. Let's just pull these suckers out. That wasn't the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. And that one. Okay. Now, this stamp set is beautiful the way it does its thing and stamps. It's kind of a watercolor look. So I'm going to stamp it in the corner. like that. And then, and I'm not worried if that doesn't show because this other one's going to stamp. And then I'm going to stamp this one kind of here, a little off. I'm leaving some room because I want some green on here. I don't want all the Night of Navy to be showing. Okay, and then I'm going to clean this just because it's Night of Navy. Woo. Okay, move it over here. Get this one. And then this isn't even a stamp off sort of thing. It's just a line it up on the circle, you know, the center, and stamp down. That's all there is to it. And it turns out beautifully. I am sort of, there's a, see this really long one here where my thumb is? There's a long one on the stamp set. I am kind of going with that. I don't know if that's necessary, but I find that it worked for me. There's that one. And one more. Okay. Then the centers on this one, I didn't want to use a brown like you would normally see in a flower like this. I don't think this is a sunflower. I guess it is. I guess it is. Because I thought it would be too dark with the already Night of Navy. So I used, I didn't get that one out, Basic Gray. So here we go. So I should have got that one out. Basic Gray will be our center. Oh, I stamped a little off. Sorry. Nature isn't perfect. Remember that. So I can't be perfect either. Well, everybody knew I wasn't going to be perfect. So there you go. And then Garden Green. I thought it's hard sometimes to decide on the greens because, well, for one thing, there's so many and they all work really well together, but, or with different things. But I sometimes have trouble deciding. I think it goes better on this one. So Garden Green. I'm just gonna, oh, that was good. You want to try that again? There you go. Okay, there you go. So I'm just gonna, I just think it needs color. I thought about Shaded Spruce, but that felt like it was too dark to me. I've been using a lot of Shaded Spruce lately in some of the stuff I've been doing. Let go. So that just gave it, well, let me just give it a little right here. Sometimes I tend to do too much. See? Don't know when to stop, do you? There you go. All right. There you go. And then from the other stamp set that I showed you. Here's the card. I'm going to use that Happy Birthday. I'm not even looking up. Yeah, it's a beauty. This turned out way prettier than I thought it was gonna initially. Sometimes things do that. So I'm gonna Night of Navy it. I mean, while we're at it, we might as well just Night of Navy the whole card, right? Wait, I have one more step too. Oh wait, I need to push this off because I'm never gonna get this straight if I don't. I'm gonna put it right here. Oh, pretty. Wrong way. Thumbs in the ink, probably. Okay, and then, wait, there's more. Ooh. Okay. And then I'm going to take this Night of Navy pen, Stampin' marker pen, and I'm going to flick it. You know the flicking technique. You've seen it. You're just going to flick it on top here. I think that's enough. And there you have that, which looks gorgeous. So now I'm going to get rid of this piece of paper. And I'm going to pop this up on here. Look at that. Look how pretty that pink shines from behind there. Isn't that gorgeous? Hey, Brina, how are you doing? And I would use mono if I knew where it was, but I don't know where it is, so we're going with ink glue. So here we go, right here. Oh, I just love this card. And I'm going to use dimensionals on the back of it to make it pop up off the card. Stupid thing. Come on, come on. You can do it. There you go. There you go. All right, so then, put it here. And you might want to do that again. Hopefully it won't move on you. Right, like that. Look how pretty that is. Isn't it pretty? Oh, I just love it. And so then I'm going to put a piece of Whisper White on the inside, just because you can't add a sentiment to a card on Night of Navy unless you have, like, you know, a white pen, or maybe gold would be pretty. And there you have it. A beautiful birthday card. Isn't that gorgeous? I just love it. Thank you for the heart. So pretty. So that's your non-Christmas card for the day. The next thing we're going to do is talk about Paper Pumpkin again. I know you're tired of it, but listen to me carefully. So last month, was it last month or the month before? I don't know. Time flies for me. We got, the Paper Pumpkin had gift bags in it. And you made bags for fall. And they were gorgeous. Remember that? But I didn't use the gift bags. Well, I used a couple of them. Let me just say that. Isn't it pretty? But I saw something that made it a perfect way. I don't know what that's for. Oh, I do know. Use this gift bag. Sorry, I'm back. I was off. Oh, I did want to show you one more thing. I used the Halloween Paper Pumpkin. It's all about Paper Pumpkin this week, isn't it? I used the little boxes that we got because I'm going to give them to my daughter-in-law for one of my grandchildren's classes for Halloween. But it had the black dimensionals in it, and I wanted to show them to you because I've never shown them to you. But when I was working with them, I understood why they came out with them and when they did. Hold on, let me take the back off so I can stick it to my hand or something. Is there a piece of paper here? Oh, there's a piece of paper here. Now I'm just getting annoyed. They came off much either. So see, so with the black in those, it really worked well because you couldn't, where's that other card? So see how you can kind of see them here. I mean, I don't think it's a huge deal. Is the paper not off that one? No, it's not. But it is a little bit of a deal. If you can see your white and it's a dark card. So it worked really well on those. I was glad to have them and really enjoyed that they were there. So that's just a little sneak peek of them. If you wondered what they looked like or whatever. So back to the bag. So this is the bag that I got out of the Paper Pumpkin. You could use any bag and make your dimensions up, but I made my dimensions up somehow. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, I'm going to use the Toile Tidings DSP again. And I've cut 3 pieces of them. I'm going to make a present is what I'm going to do, in case you're wondering. And yeah, That's what I'm going to do. So the big one, so this is what I'm going to do. Let me show you. I'm going to put them just like this, like presents on top of each other. Oh, good God. Well, how did I do it? Oh, I must have done it this way. This way. This way. How did I do it? I must have done it this way. This way. Anyway, there you go. And they're going to sit on top of each other. I'm going to tell you the idea, and then I'm going to do it. Good Lord, Beverly. Words are so hard for you. And then I'm going to run a piece of ribbon up here and tie a bow at the top. So it's going to look like a little present. And then when you open it up, you can give it to somebody, right? Right. So I'm going to give you the dimensions here. So the bag is 5.5 by 4.5, in case you wanted to know that, when it's closed like this. This one is 3 by 1.5, 2 1/4 by 1.5, and 1 1/4 by 1.5. Now, again, it's your bag, your thing. You do what you want with it. You don't have to do it the way I cut them the same size that I did, but that was the way I felt it was best. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do that's going to be different is, because it's on this bag and this bag is going to move, I'm going to use double-sided tape. Some people don't care for it. I get that. But for a project like this, I think it's kind of important. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to put the tape on, and then I'm going to put them down, okay? Just so you know what I'm doing. And I'm only going to put them on the long side. I just want to make sure they stick. You know, you don't want the person to go to give the gift to them and the decoration on the outside of the box of the gift bag fall off. That's my whole thing for doing it like this. I think these gift bags were good for lots of stuff. I'll tell you what I did. Last night we had to take gifts. Well, they were prizes for the game. And I used this entire set, actually, for that. I made the tag that came with it and a card out of it. And I got a Dunkin' Donut is big up here. I don't know where you are if it's big, but it's big up here. And so I put a Dunkin' Donut card, gift card in it. So it looked cute. I'm hoping the person that got it liked it, but, you know. Anyway, so I'm going to take the tape off, and I'm going to do the first one. I guess when I take tape off, I can't talk either about what else. Oh, I can tell you another story about my husband. So we have chickens, you know that, right? And they used to be my job. I used to take care of them. And then I had my knee replaced, and it hurt me to walk down there. And so he kind of took that over. And that's been almost 2 years. I've never taken it back, so I guess it's starting to bother him, because I'm getting a lot of comments about it, that he's going to take my Farmer Girl card away, and he bets I don't even know their names anymore. I just forget. I get busy doing other stuff. So, that's a chicken story. So you can see, I'm not going to put them right on top of each other. I don't want to do that. Just going to eyeball it. And then one more. There you go. Okay, now, I'm not done yet. I'm going to use the Shaded Spruce ombre ribbon from the catalog, and I'm going to run it right like this, right in the center. I'm going to cut this off straight because I don't need it to be. So I'm just going to run it straight down here as if it were wrapped around it, not wrapped around it. I think I'm going to leave it attached to the spool until I get it down here. Ooh, didn't mean that. It's an accident. Oh, it doesn't matter. All right. So I'm just going to lay it right like this and pray that it's, please be straight or even, or, you know. I should have used that as a guide. You know, this had lines on it. I could have used those lines, right? And then I'm just going to cut it off here at the bottom. Okay, now, looks unfinished, doesn't it? Now I'm going to tie a bow at the top, like I was given a gift, you know, with the bow on the thing. I'm even going to leave it on the spool, perhaps. I have glue on my finger and it's sticking to the... And I'm going to use a glue dot and put it right there. So now it's coming to life, right? Cute. But then I'm going to take... I'm going to leave that there for just a second. Can you see it? And then I'm going to take this Itty Bitty Christmas, No Peeking Till Christmas. And I'm going to stamp it on a piece of crumb cake and a color, Merry Merlot. That evidently is hard to get out. Okay, just like that. Just clean that really quick. 1-inch punch. Punch it out. And I'm going to punch it close to the bottom because I'm going to punch a hole in it. Okay? You understand what I'm doing now? And actually, I can adhere that down, sorry. But I put my hole punch back. This is I don't think we sell these anymore. And if we don't, I'm sorry. But, you know, you need a hole punch, right? Because you punch holes. It's a tag. I'm going to punch that in there. Okay, now I'm going to put my bow down because I decided on what I'm doing because, you know, everything changes. I'm going to put 2 of these, and I'll tell you why. Because I really want them to stay, I want that bow to stay on there, of course. And so, there you go. So there's your gift. See it? It's cute. Now, this is some twine, and I believe this came in a paper pumpkin. Good. And I'm going to put it through here. Let me get this out of the way. There's a lot of stuff in the way, isn't it? It's distracting. It's distracting. I'm going to run it through here. Oh, that went on the first try. And I'm just going to tie it to the handle. And it's going to say, I'm going to move my hand, no peeking till Christmas. So, here we go. I'm going to tie this to the handle. I'm not going to do a bow. I'm just going to knot it. And probably if I had less of this, it would work better. Because I'm having a hard time. Come here, little thing. This is turning out way cuter than even I imagined. I know you might not think so, but sometimes I just have to pat my own self on the back. Come back. And one more time. Again, this would have been way, and this stuff, you know, because it's around a small spool, it crinkles like crazy. I mean, it. Holy moly, Batman. And there you go. Run that down there a little bit. You could even put this down with the and there you go. Isn't it cute? It turned out really cute. And so there's your bag. I'd open it, but then you can't see it. But so cute, huh? You could use it with any paper. You could use it with any size bag. just takes your bag and makes them decorative. And you can actually buy these kind of bags, you know, for next to nothing at different places. So there's my 3 projects today. I don't know how long I've run, but sorry if I ran too long. So let's just recap a couple of things. Be sure to check on my, well, here at My Messy Room Stamper on Monday, because that's when that special flash sale is going. And then keep looking at that Christmas, the Christmas suite. Christmas time suite. Christmas is here suite. That'll be available on November the 1st. If you want the paper pumpkin that coordinates with this, that has tags, or you just want the tags because tags are very popular, you need to order that before November 10th. And again, please use my online store on my blog at mymessyroomstamper.blogspot.com. And this is the card from the paper pumpkin. If you have the paper pumpkin, this was simple to put together, quick and easy, and it's quite pretty. And then birthday card. Don't forget about the annual catalog. It's sad because the holiday catalog's taking up all its time. So this was Painted Harvest, a birthday card. I think it turned out really cute. So there's 3 projects. So I'll be back on the blog again on Tuesday with Casing Tuesday. And on Wednesday, I'm now trying to do a YouTube video that coordinates with the card that I do on Wednesday, so you can see how to do it, and then you can see it, and I give all the dimensions on my blog. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, or if you have any ideas of things you would like to see, please let me know. If you want the dimensions on those packages, let me know. I can give you those too, okay? Thank you for watching. Joy, you have a great day, because you're the only one watching right now. And I appreciate you watching, and again, I appreciate the card. It was so sweet. All right. So have a great day, everyone. Enjoy your fall wherever you are. I hope it's a beautiful sunny day. See you soon. Bye-bye.